Now to our coverage of the Beauty Queen murder trial. We're in the middle of testimony from the defense's fifth witness, Jerry Williams, a.k.a. Uncle Jerry. He provides an alibi for Ryan Duke, the defendant in this case. Uncle Jerry owns the trailer where Ryan and his friend Beau Dukes lived. The witness says he saw the defendant passed out on the night of the alleged murder.
Sir, you knew that Beau had been staying with Ryan for a while at the point this occurred?
No, did not.
So you're telling the jury that you had no knowledge that Beau had actually been living at that residence?
No, I had a knowledge, one that I had got.
That day?
No, not that day. That last week.
That last week?
Yes.
Okay. So that night, you're telling the jury you went over at 10:30 at night?
When I left, it was 10:30 at night. If you need to listen to me now, I got over there about 8:30 or 9.
So you're saying you were there for 2 hours?
Yeah, working on the air conditioner, trying to get it to work. The whole time, Beau was there, and Ben was there, and Ryan was there, passed out in the bathroom.
And for the whole 2 hours you were there, you never saw Stephen?
No, Stephen never came out of the room.
And you didn't tell Ben and Beau to leave until after you fixed the air conditioner?
No, never did fix the air conditioner.
Okay. So you let them stay there for an additional 2 hours?
They stayed there for an additional 2 hours, yeah.
Okay. Even
while I was talking to them, yeah. I wanted to know what they were up to.
Okay. I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
When you're done answering, you let me know, because we're talking over each other, and it's going to upset our court reporter, okay?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. So, you're telling this jury that you were there for 2 hours trying to fix an air conditioner?
Okay, roughly, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe it was an hour. Maybe it was an hour and a half. It's been a while, lady.
That's kind of my point.
It's 2000, okay.
That's kind of my point.
All right, so you want to get down to it. Let me see. Let me figure. We moved that day. So I'm going to figure, see, 7. We got 70, about 8. About 9. Little bit 9:30. 9:30, maybe 9:45, somewhere in there. I don't know. 9:30 maybe. I don't know.
And from 2005, when that happened, until your nephew was arrested in 2017, how many times did you talk about the fact that you kicked Beau out of that house with somebody?
I never talked to anybody about kicking Beau out of that house.
But sitting here today, you can tell this jury without a shadow of a doubt that that was October 23rd.
What do you mean by kicking somebody out of the house? I told him to leave. I don't know what kicking and leaving means. You ask somebody to leave, which is what I did.
You told him to leave forcefully, right?
No, I said leave the house, yeah.
And he didn't go up at you.
Well, I mean, kicking to me is grabbing your butt and throwing your ass out the front door. I mean, that's how I got kicked out when I was growing up.
Well, you said he wanted to fuss with you, though, right?
What?
You said he wanted to bow up at you.
He stood up like he wanted to bow at me, but he didn't.
And he didn't want to?
But he had this kind of, he just had this kind of weird look on his face.
Okay. So it's fair to say this wasn't a pleasant conversation you had with Beau, though, right?
I don't know about pleasant, but I don't see where it got out of hand. He understood what I was saying.
Okay. And sitting here today, you can tell this jury without a shadow of a doubt that that was on October 23rd of 2005.
No, 22nd, I think it was. 22nd, 23rd, whatever. Yeah, it was that weekend, whatever that weekend.
It was that weekend?
Yeah.
And you remember it was that weekend because you documented fixing the air conditioner?
Yeah, and moving.
And moving?
2 families, yeah.
Okay. And so you must have brought that documentation with you today.
What documentation?
Well, you just said you documented fixing the air conditioner on that date, right?
Oh, you talking about documentation like I wrote it down?
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't write it down.
Okay. So...
Well, why are you going to use words like that and mess me up? Well, I didn't write it down where I went over there and fixed the air conditioner.
But you're telling this jury, all these years later, you're sure of that date?
Yeah, I'm sure.
How are you sure of October 22nd?
It was the weekend before Halloween.
It was the weekend before Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Of what year?
5.
And how do you know it was 2005?
Because it was 2005. I don't know how to tell you that, because that's when Fred was coming back, when he'd come back from Alabama, and there was a whole thing there, so I remember.
Okay.
Which you wouldn't know, and I couldn't hardly tell you, to be honest with you.
Was that before or after?
It was coming back from, I couldn't, we could sit here all day if you want me to try to figure that out. I got plenty of time.
Sir, I got plenty of time too,
okay.
but I understand.
I don't understand,
I get to ask the questions.
Okay.
Judge, let him finish. Judge, he's not answering the question. It's non-responsive.
I overrule that objection. Yeah, y'all just talk one at a time, okay, please? Thank you.
Still with attorneys Josh Schiffer and Jack Rice. All right, gentlemen, I think that this witness has won this battle. I mean, Jack, listen, you need to listen to me now. I mean, he is telling her, listen, lady. He even said that, lady. I'm telling you what I remember that weekend. Jack, your reaction.
It's really, really easy to ramp up, and it's almost impossible to ramp down. And with somebody like this, if you want to use a trite line, as the three of us are texting back and forth behind this, once you're in a hole, what do? You stop digging. You don't dig with the uncle, because he's going to put you in it, he's going to bury you, and he's going to stomp on it, because he's doing exactly that to her.
Yep. Is he winning? What do you think, Josh?
Something tells me that Uncle Jerry's dealt with people like this a number of times, and he's not concerned at all with how he looks or how he's going to act or how he's going to answer. And he is dominating this poor district attorney who got into a fight that she was never going to win with the attitude she brought to this examination. Powerful. This is textbook.
And let's remember what we now know from the testimony. You have a statement, and in the state of Georgia, as we know, you can't just have a confession. You also need some evidence to support that confession. But now the defense has shown an alibi, because Uncle Jerry says Ryan was passed out on the couch in the trailer. And you have a glove, on the other hand, that has the DNA of the defendant and of Tara Grinstead. Where do you think this comes out in the wash at this point in time, seeing the evidence so far, Josh?
I know a lot about this, and I appreciate that everybody's giving it a real honest look. And this jury, I'm telling you right now, paid attention to all of this and waited and saw who was acting in what way. They looked into it and used their own morals and values from this community. Because like what Jack and what you were saying, this is a 10,000 person community. It's a community. You may not have ever even been in a place like this, but these people know each other, they know how each other think, and they know how you treat each other.
Yeah, they know how you treat each other. All right, what do you think based on the evidence so far? This was a trial, of course, that happened during the time of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So we know the outcome, but where it stands right now with the evidence that you've heard, Jack, what do you think?
Two pieces of evidence. We have DNA in a glove, but we also have him acknowledging that he used to date her. So under those circumstances, does it shock me that there might be DNA found there, let alone the fact that the glove was found how long, how many hours after all of these investigators were there? I question that piece alone. Now I have Uncle Jerry on the other side. I'm sorry. I side with Uncle Jerry no matter what he says, no matter when he says it, no matter how he says it. I'm with him.
And do you believe in the last 30 seconds, I guess, for each of you, first Jack, that the confession could have, in fact, been coerced?
Yes, I think it has been. Under these circumstances, based upon the information that came in from that expert talking about how he was influenced, I think it impacts how the jury looks at this case.
All right, what about you, Josh? Do you think it was coerced?
I think it's impossible to prove that it was or wasn't to any satisfying threshold, so it's unreliable.
All right, always a delight. Josh Schiffer, Jack Rice, thank you so much for being with us today as guest legal analyst. Of course, always want to thank all of you at home for joining us. Joy Lynn Nackran's going to take it from here. More testimony from Uncle Jerry. Stay with us here on Court TV, your front row seat to justice.